from the Dubai Bling, one of my content, the one who does my content and texts me. She said to me in Arabic, اللي ما يعرفك يجهلك. That means the one who does not know you is ignorant towards you.
Right. Okay.
So it's hard to explain it. It's hard to say it in English, but what she meant is you don't judge a book by its cover.
And people tend to judge, right?
People judge me very quickly, especially by my Instagram.
Yeah.
Let's Talk DXB. Real conversations by real people.
Ebraheem, I am so excited to do this conversation with you. In terms of business, how do we get into Netflix Dubai Bling then? What does that journey look like?
This was so strange. So basically, I grew up watching reality TV.
Okay, yeah.
I always looked at reality TV as being reality trash.
Yeah, okay.
I said I would never catch myself being an idiot on a reality TV show. I'm never going to do it. We were watching that time, we were watching Big Brother. In America, it was Big Brother.
Yeah.
And it was like, it was so cringe. It was so stupid. It was so cheap.
But we watched.
Yeah,
like I was obsessed with Big Brother. Yeah.
We watched. And then it was like, there was other one, like House, what they call it?
Real Housewives?
Not Real Housewives.
No, that wouldn't have been then.
It was another house that people were there, and it was like they would get together and stuff like that. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
And then there was I was on MTV. These were many years ago.
I know the one you mean. Yeah.
It's like a blue team or red team.
Yes,
I can't remember.
Correct. Yeah.
So basically, that's the first phase of reality TV, which is they put the cameras in a house, and then you forget the cameras are there, and you show your true colors. Yeah. Second phase of reality is Kim Kardashian, which is the cameras follow you for the drama.
Yes.
And the third part of reality is now, which is Dubai Bling, which is they create scenes based on our life. Like have a wedding, they're gonna go like this. So they contacted me. I was recruited through my friend, which is Nina Ali. She's on Real Housewives.
Oh, okay. Yes, yeah.
They contacted her and they told her, so before she was on Real Housewives, she was actually casted for Dubai Bling.
Right. Okay.
So they asked her, we need a businessman for the show.
Right.
She said, honestly, the only businessman that I can vouch for is Ebraheem and my husband.
Right.
Her husband.
Yeah.
And so they contacted me and they told me we have a show about successful businessmen.
Right. Okay.
I said, if it's a show about successful businessmen, I have a lot to say. I have a lot for people to learn. I can teach so many things. So I said, if the world can see the way I am, maybe I can make any change in the world, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Signed the agreement. Agreement at that time was the contract was under Dubai Life. So I'm like, okay, well, Dubai Life is successful. So I said, okay.
Yes, yeah.
Go to film. Come to find out, it's Dubai Bling. So no one knew Dubai Bling back then because it was just created.
Yeah, correct. Yes.
But we compared Dubai Bling to Bling Empire. Then we understood how they casted us.
Got it.
And what was it about.
Yes.
And that it was like basically these rich people showing how they live.
Yeah.
Which is not me.
Yeah.
I'm not a type of person to flash brands.
Yes.
When I go buy something, like for example, I bought this necktie.
Yeah.
I don't buy it because it says on it Gucci. It is Gucci.
But you can't.
But I don't want it to look like Gucci. I don't wear the logos. I usually don't. I probably have like one Gucci logo belt, which I barely wear.
But this is what took me back to the show. Because when I was sitting there, I was like, this guy just seems very humble. And Dubai Bling, you just think very flashy, quite, not to judge, pretentious. I was just so surprised how just down to earth you were.
I'm a human.
Yeah.
I'm a human. I have a feeling. I go to the bathroom like everyone else did. You saw me. I went to the bathroom earlier. So and I just don't like to fabricate things. I like to be natural, and I never forget where I came from. I never forget how hard it took for me to build things, and I just don't think it's really necessary to flash things in front of people's faces.
Correct. Yeah.
I know life is difficult, and I remember one person told me like, well, why do you take a picture of everything you eat? We live in a society where social media is very important, especially for businesses. Forever Rose would not be where it is today unless people took pictures of the food.
Exactly, correct.
So people are coming to my cafe, taking pictures of the food and making my cafe popular. Why can't I do it for other businesses?
Of course.
I believe that in life is what you give is what you get.
100%.
So if I expect people to come and eat and take pictures of my cafe, I'm going to go and eat at everyone's cafe.
And do the same.
I like it, I don't like it, I'm going to promote.
Yeah, correct.
I don't care why, because this is a business and this is people are living off this, and this is how society is now being run.
Yeah.
And basically it's great. Why? Because before we were always relying on McDonald's. for fast food.
You're so right.
Now there's so many options.
So many
Why?
options.
Because social media made it available for everyone to open a business.
Correct.
Before, it was only by the rich and famous
Yes.
that can have businesses. Now
Yep.
anyone, you have an additional amount of money, you can open a business.
Correct. Yes, yeah.
Because your marketing is very easy. You can
Yeah.
have your friends help you marketing. Before, in order for you to market business, you need to put it on TV.
You need to
put it on TV, you need millions.
Yes, yeah. Or radio ads, which
Exactly.
cost so much. Yeah,
That's why
exactly.
when we go out right now, if we took pictures of the street and see all the shops that are on the street, we're gonna see a lot of new names that we haven't seen
Correct.
before. Before
Yeah.
it was like KFC, McDonald's, KFC, McDonald's,
Yeah.
KFC, McDonald's, Starbucks.
It's changed.
Now there's like hundreds of cafes.
Yeah.
Why? Because of social media.
Correct.
So shut up.
It's so important.
Someone
It's
tells
so
me,
important.
hey, take a picture of what I eat, shut up, mind your own business.
Yeah, but this is the way, and this is how business is done as well. We rely on that type of marketing.
But then again, you can't finish from the trolls. Trolls are always gonna look for any situation to comment
you
on.
have to know to just block it out, because I feel like that would just absorb
I
your
have
energy.
a video I just put about my besties cafe,
Okay,
right? It
yeah.
got now it's almost 3 million views on TikTok
Yeah.
and about 1 million in Instagram. And I read there's like in TikTok like 4,000 comments. And just because the video was taken from the backside,
Yeah.
they're like they said, "Are you selling coffee or are you selling cakes?"
What?
I'm like, why you guys gotta focus on?
Oh, come
like,
on.
obviously, I have a butt. Like, what do you think? Like, I'm gonna have a.
But is that a thing where someone would comment on it?
Imagine, no, and it's like, and when someone starts and they all start on it, and
and
it's
then
just
it
like
just-
that wasn't my intention. They're like, oh, well, you put on the thumbnail. No, I did not put a thumbnail. Because if you go to the photo,
Yeah.
you see that the beginning of them is the camera being behind me, and I'm taking the thing.
Like you're holding
my
the- yeah.
my intention of that video was to show that even though I'm an owner, there's no shame of working in my cafe.
Yeah.
So my employees feel like they're also like
Yes,
with me, and I
yes.
was wearing their uniform.
It's team
you know?
effort, yeah.
I had a clean intention. People were like, oh no, you're just trying to show off your butt. What am I supposed to do with my butt?
Your
I
butt
wear
is
abaya?
there.
What do I do with it?
I think it's the best thing. I'm learning this as well. Like obviously the Let's Talk, I've always done content creation. I'm in the legal industry, so it's been quite corporate as well. And everyone was like, I'm quite a private person. I love people. I love this. Like I love learning from people. But I think as soon as you expose yourself a bit more, you have to be prepared to learn to ignore.
Yeah, ignore.
And just do
But
your
it's like
own thing.
I'm used to it, because even like, for example, if I take a picture in the mirror and I'm not wearing a shirt, right?
Yeah.
People, oh, why you taking a picture? Aren't you married? What is wrong? If
Married men can-
if I take a picture not wearing a shirt, I'm proud of my six pack that
That
I
you've worked
busted
hard
my
on.
butt on. If you choose to have your food and you choose food over the way you look, that's your problem.
Yes,
Don't
yeah.
come attack me because I look good and you
and
can't.
you're working hard too.
I'm not going to come after you and make fun of your belly.
Yeah.
I'm not going to body shame you,
Yes,
but don't
yeah.
come and tell me when I'm doing what I want to do or what makes me proud of something I've
every right
accomplished. I'm not
to.
trying to attract you.
Yes.
But that's the way they think. It's like
mindset.
their mindset is like they only can think negative, and that's why we have to give each other the benefit of the doubt.
Correct.
You know, we call it in
Correct.
Arabic hasn al-dhann.
Yes.
It's very
Yeah.
important.
Yeah.
Because when we give people the benefit of the doubt, we relax. So
Yeah.
every troll who trolls me, I give them the benefit of the doubt. You know what I say? They
did
weren't
you say?
raised right.
The parents' fault.
Parents' fault. It's not their fault. No one taught them right from wrong.
This
So
is
then you
such a
forgive
thing.
them.
Yeah,
Then you
'cause you're
allow
like,
them.
They
Then you're not
didn't
mad
know any
about it.
better.
Then you're not mad about it. You're like, oh, this person's not raised.
The best energy.
What do you expect? You have to.
I think also it's a good energy to have in business anyway. Like I feel like, because in business you deal with so many different personalities. You don't know who you're going to come up against.
Business, I'm telling you, business can make you and break you.
Yeah.
If you don't know how to
imagine.
control it,
Yeah.
you can't. So I always define world into two people. A leader and a follower. That's one. When it comes to choosing a direction, a leader is ready to lead a team, and a follower just wants his salary and to be safe.
Okay.
A leader can be a follower cannot be a leader. Trust me,
Yeah.
cannot succeed.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
Also, life is in another two people, a villain and a hero.
Always. Yeah.
A villain has been broken and he wants to break other people to make him feel better.
Yes.
And a hero has been broken and he wants no one to be broken to
Correct.
go what he's been through.
Yes.
So when you start to think about this person, you look at a person in front of you, you know that person, you say this to yourself, is that person a leader or a follower? You make your decision.
Okay.
Then you say to yourself, is that person a hero or a villain? Then you pass your decision. Being a villain is very toxic.
Yeah.
Why? Because you're giving off toxic energy and you're getting toxic energy.
Yep.
Being a hero is you're giving off positive energy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
positive energy comes back to you.
Correct.
Makes
I'm
you
a
proud
big
of being a
believer.
hero.
Yeah.
Your fans
Correct.
are cheering you on.
Yes.
But with being a villain, you're constantly being targeted because you're constantly attacking people when you should be
Correct.
uplifting
Yeah.
them.
And you're creating that energy around you as
Absolutely.
well.
That's why we always say winners win and losers lose.
Yeah.
Rich get richer and poor get poorer.
Correct.
Because when you succeed in something that you do and you want to succeed more, you raise the benchmark. You constantly want to improve yourself.
Yeah.
When you fail, you're demotivated. You're tired.
Yeah.
It only gets worse. It keeps going down. It doesn't mean that if you're failing, you cannot go up. It's just your mindset. You have to put a winner mindset.
So important.
And you cannot just think about money and think about materialistic things. You have to think about success, and
Yes.
monies will follow afterwards.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
So for me, I never cared about the money. I was like, let me make sure my customer is happy.
Yeah.
He give me whatever he gives me, and that's it. But then I made return customers. I built a reputation. People trust me. People love me.
Yeah.
Now I have a new business, which is for rejuvenation. It's basically a business that revolves around healthcare.
Oh, fantastic.
And it's a supplement that literally makes you 10 years younger. It's called NMN.
Where do I buy this?
Yeah. So basically, I'm the first person to import it into UAE.
Amazing.
The doctor who approved the NMN actually was our first customer.
Oh,
Basically, it is a precursor of NAD. NAD is the only molecule that has been proven to do anti-aging from inside your body.
Okay.
Basically, what NAD does is it fixes damaged cells, damaged DNA cells in your body that causes aging.
Right.
So NAD, the molecule is too big for your body to process, so it also puts your body through a little bit of stress. That's what they use as IV drips.
IV drips, yeah.
But with this is a pill. It's an NMN, which is a precursor of NAD. So basically what it does is it activates the natural NAD in your body.
I love it.
99.9% natural. There's a proof
Really?
and pictures that some men who's taken NMN has reversed their color of their hair. So if they got gray hair, they came black again. Because it literally reduces your age to about 10 years younger.
What?
Yeah.
And 99%
Yes.
natural.
And basically it's enzymes extracted from superfoods like kale and broccoli.
Because there's always something.
Yeah, and they ask like why don't we just eat it from kale and broccoli? Well, in order to get that much amount of it, you need 45 kg of broccoli. Good luck eating that.
No one's going to do that.
So basically, they put they take the broccoli, they take the kale, they put the enzymes, and they take the beneficial part, and they put it in a
Got
capsule,
it.
and you eat it. That's why it's 9% natural. And what proves that NMN study is that basically, I told you, Islam is a religion and a lifestyle. It's not just a religion, so we can learn from it.
Yes, correct.
So it being a lifestyle, God said to us that I have given you a cure for every disease except death.
Yes, yes.
So that means that the cure is out there. We just have to find it.
We just have to find it.
We have to look for
Yeah.
it. So it activated this like entrepreneurial spirit in me
Amazing.
from God. Like,
Yes.
go find this
Let's
cure.
go find it,
So I want to
yeah.
go like to the Amazon and find different plants and discover. And I can only do that with a biologist because I don't have time to go study
Yes,
biology
correct.
or chemistry. So my business partner in this RejuveMeNow.com is a biologist.
Oh,
so I
wow.
tell him about things and he tells me about things, and we're creating more brands.
Good.
We're doing NMN also for animals.
I love it.
Yeah.
So
Because
has it launched or?
It's launched. We just launched literally last week.
Okay, so
So basically, what you're gonna experience in the first 2 weeks is a
Yeah.
very deep sleep. That's when your body is actually
it's
being.
actually resting and
That's when your body starts to fix the repaired
Got it.
the damaged cells for 2
okay.
weeks.
Yeah,
You're gonna have
okay.
it. After that 2 weeks, you're gonna feel a bit more energy.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel energy. You're gonna feel, if you would normally have to have a nap during the day, you're not gonna
You're
feel
not gonna
that.
need it.
If you want to go to the gym, you're gonna be able to lift a little bit more weight.
Yeah.
It literally slowly builds your body back to what it used to be 10 years prior.
I love this. Okay, so I'm looking out for this for sure because
RejuveMeNow.com.
RejuveMeNow.com.
Yeah, I'm loving this new part of me because I'm healthy and I like to show people health.
Yeah.
And we're gonna build
Ebraheem,
more things
wow.
to this brand as well. And for me,
And new
we haven't went into details.
Yeah, like this
Micromanaging
isn't
my business
details.
because,
Like
it's
I knew
making me
pieces,
stressful.
but
Yeah,
this
it's a
has
lot.
been
You have a lot to
amazing.
handle. It's too
Your
much.
journey.
And if something bothers
Very
me,
encouraging.
I get bothered
You
when
need to write a
employees
book.
leave me because I
And
love
I
them
just
so
love your
much.
energy,
It's
like just a
scars in my
nat, like
heart.
very down
So
to earth,
if
very
something
chill,
scars
very
you know,
human guy.
this
Yeah.
one lady
Because
from the
people need to
Dubai
do what they
Bling.
love.
I
Yeah.
love business, but I don't like content.
Yeah.
So I'd rather
my
just do
content
in
and tax me. She
manufacturing
said to me in
products,
Arabic,
Yeah,
creativity,
nice.
and
اللي ما يعرفك
distribution,
يجهلك.
Yeah.
rather than actually
That means
micromanaging.
the
So
one
it's
who does
building the
not know
business where you
you.
can step away a bit and then just focus
is
on.
yeah, no,
what
I
you
want to
want
retire when I'm 40.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
Dream.
so it's hard
The
to explain
dream.
it. It's hard to say it in English,
Yeah,
but
I
what
get
she
it.
meant is you don't judge a book by its
Yeah,
cover.
and people tend to judge, right?
People
Yeah.
judge me very quickly, especially by my Instagram,
Yeah.
and they don't know that what type of person I am.
Correct. Yeah.
Even on Dubai Bling, people think of me as the villain.
Really?
People look at things in different ways. If you're a person who don't have if you're a person who's not very close to your mother,
Okay.
I'm not gonna be relatable to you.
No.
So everyone who doesn't have a relationship with their mother hates me. They're like, this is a mama's boy. But when the people who do have a relationship with their mother, they're like, this guy is me.
I think it's beautiful.
I love my mom.
Yeah.
And some of them who missed their moms who's passed away,
yes,
they appreciate me for being close to my mom and making her to be a part of everything that I do.
Yeah.
And it's basically people love you based on being relatable to you.
Yeah.
Or
True.
understanding you. So I know I have lovers and I have haters and I have fans. But for me, I don't hate anyone. Even if someone hates me, I don't hate them.
Yeah.
Right? Because if they hated me, it's because they don't know me.
Yes. Yeah. Or sometimes they're relaying their own trauma. Maybe they had a traumatic upbringing with their mother. And
no, maybe they had someone in their life that was like my personality that did them wrong.
Yeah.
So they categorize me as that same person.
Yeah.
You know?
But it's good that you have that understanding, because from what I hear from a lot of people that have a big following and profile, it can literally destroy them, like their confidence, like the stress levels. I feel like the way you've categorized people, personalities, probably helps you daily to manage.
Giving people benefit of the doubt is very important. Understanding why are they the way they are. And if someone, like, for example, I could easily delete bad comments. I have hundreds of good comments. Why should I focus on the bad ones? Plus the bad ones, if someone said something wrong, it's on them.
It's true.
I'm not going to clean up their mess.
It's true.
They're messy. You're going to see my followers or my fans are going to come defend me. I'm not even have to defend myself.
You don't even need to speak.
Exactly. I need to focus on answering the people who actually have something nice to say.
Yeah.
I cannot focus on your shady behavior because you're shady.
Yeah, it's a waste of your time.
Waste of my time, waste of my energy.
God's designed you for a purpose and a mission, and that's what you have to focus on.
And I feel bad for people who cannot handle that. And I always want to be there. I love doing speeches in schools to teach the kids about bullying and how to deal with bullies.
Correct.
Because I didn't know how to deal with bullies when I was younger.
Yeah.
You know, they did affect me to an extent, but I realized that if I'm not stronger, then they're going to win. And I didn't want them to win.
Correct.
I'm very competitive.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So in order for you to win, I had to win because I had to take care of my parents. I had to take care of my mom. If I didn't win, then she's going to be in trouble. So I looked at her as motivation.
I love it.
So when you have things in life to motivate you, focus on it.
Yeah, this is
and
me.
think about how important it is, how important it is for you to take care of them, how much they need you, and don't let them down.
Oh, you're literally speaking to me. Yeah, this is like resonating so much. I have a 3.5-year-old son. I'm a single mom, obviously, very much doing it by myself in Dubai.
You want him to be more successful than you.
Way more successful than me. And he watches kids. He's seeing me.
Absolutely. 3-year-old?
So, yeah. Everyone was like, how do you have time to do it? You never sleep. I was like, because I have a 3.5-year-old boy watching me. So I completely get it. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for
I'm going to watch
me.
this like over and over and over because there's so many lessons that I've taken away from it. I think a lot of people will.
Whenever I speak in any podcast, I always make sure that I need to deliver the best message that I can, because in all actuality, we don't know what people are going through. Someone could be going through a sickness, through divorce. They could be at the edge. And I always tell them that I look them in the eye and I tell them, God will never give you anything that you cannot handle. Everything can be handled. You just have to take care of it. And I remember a teacher when I was in school, elementary school, I was very frustrated. I had too many problems. She looked me in my eyes and she held my hand. You know those teachers who make a difference?
Yes.
She says, Ebraheem, look at life as little problems that you can handle and not one big problem that you cannot handle. Life is a journey and not a destination. Be happy today because you never get today back. So these are very, very important words, you know, and I lived by it. And everything else is what my dad taught me about our religion, like even giving people excuses. Give your fellow brother and sister 7 excuses before you accuse them. And what that does to you is, like, let's say if I was on the way here and someone cuts me off. Now, if that person cut me off, I'm going to go back and to road rage with him. I'm going to arrive here upset. So what do? I say, no, he cut me off. Maybe he's on the way to the hospital. Maybe his wife is giving birth in the car. Maybe he had a bad day. Maybe he didn't see me. On the 3rd or 4th excuse, I've already forgiven them.
You've calmed as well. Like if you
I've calmed.
Yeah, exactly.
So our calm and our well-being, it's for us, not for them. Even if he did it on purpose, I'm never going to see that person again. It's not like I need to put him in his place so he doesn't do it to me again.
Correct.
So there's a difference between if someone's bothering you at work and you keep giving him passes and he's keep doing it versus someone that you're never going to see again.
Correct.
So that person, you can take him to the side and say, listen, we're working together. We have to deal with each other every day. Can we fix this?
Let's address this. Yeah,
can we
important.
fix this? I promise you, I will do whatever I can. If you come one way, I'll come another way.
Correct.
And then that will finish it. Rather than you like giving dirty looks and making things sick every day and getting worse and worse, and him talking about you and this talking. No, 1-to-1, no one around you. Talk to you. What is your problem with me? Do you want me to leave the job? If it's that bad, I will leave.
Or you want my job? There's so many different dynamics. You have to talk about it.
Tell me what you need, because I don't want this bad energy. I don't want it. We can work together, or we can go our separate ways.
I love that.
Don't look at me, don't look at you. But can we at least resolve this as adults? So fixing these problems is a lot better, because the more it gets worse, it's like a cancer.
Oh my gosh.
You don't cure it, it's going to kill you.
It's 100%.
Yeah, and it affects other people, and it affects the production of the job.
Your
and
family,
so many
your
things.
household. It feeds into so many
So all my
things.
friends call me when they need advice.
Like, Ebraheem, so this happened today.
I give all advice. The only advice that I can't give is love, because I always have issues with love.
Oh, but we're all figuring it out. Human beings always have issues with love. We're all figuring it out.
Every time I think I know a woman, I get wrong. I don't know a woman. I know my mom.
You know your mom. Okay.
I know my sister, but like my wife, like I can never understand.
But that's the beauty of marriage. It's a journey, right?
Oh,
you evolve together. You learn different dynamics.
It's a roller coaster.
A fun one.
It's a journey roller coaster.
Ebraheem, a fun one.
Up and down.
That's the blessing of marriage. Yeah, it comes with a lot of patience, for sure. Yeah.
I'm hanging in there.
Good. It's a beautiful thing. Even me, who's been divorced, I still very much believe in marriage and love. I think it's such an important thing.
You need someone to share your life with.
It's a blessing. It's beautiful. Okay, we could be here forever. I could literally keep you, but I know you're a busy guy.
We say in Arabic, القعدة ما ينمل, which means this discussion does not get tiring.
No. Yeah. At all. I just know there's someone outside that wants the room. Otherwise,
I can see them speaking at me.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Thank you so much.
You're such a blessing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sweetie. Thank you.
Let's Talk DXB. Real conversations by real people.